January 29, 2023, officers responded
to a single vehicle crash near an intersection where a woman had blown a tire after taking a sharp turn, hitting a curb, and crashing near a fence. Fire department officials assessed the woman, but she declined any medical treatment. The woman explained she had been driving too fast around the corner and admitted to ongoing car issues.
Any questions for us? You okay? Okay. Take care, okay? Yep.
Good luck.
Good.
Just tell me about what happened.
Coming around the corner, I guess I came too fast. I don't know.
Okay.
I've also been having a lot of car problem with this car. A lot of not regulating when I needed to stop. A lot of workout on everything.
She also mentioned using marijuana earlier in the day and having a small amount of vodka in the car. Despite these admissions, she agreed to perform field sobriety tests, noting that she had hit her head earlier while shifting gears.
The fire guys were telling me that you may have had something to drink or smoke today.
I had a little bit to smoke today.
Anything to drink?
Little than just a lick.
Just a what?
Just a lick.
Just a lick?
Enough to wet my lips.
Gotcha. Are you able to perform some tests to determine if you're okay to drive, or?
Oh yeah, I'm perfect.
Okay. Do you want to participate in those tests? They're called standardized field sobriety tests.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. Any head injuries or anything like that?
Nose and head.
Nose and head injuries?
Yes.
The sobriety tests showed clear impairment, including balance issues and signs of intoxication, leading to her arrest for DUI. During the arrest, she resisted, trying to escape her handcuffs and kicking an officer, which led to additional charges. Her confrontational behavior included threats of legal action and demands to see the officer's identification, which heightened the tension.
Don't forget to count out loud.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27.
Okay, so what's going to go on today is you will be placed under arrest for suspicion of DUI, okay? Based on the investigation, just go ahead and put your arms behind your back. I believe you're impaired to the slightest degree.
I am not.
Okay.
No, actually, I know my
Don't do
right.
that.
I went to
Just walk, alright?
No, I took my citizen's arrest. I took my citizen's arrest. I know what I'm allowed and what I'm not allowed.
Don't kick. Stop. That's enough.
No.
Knock it off. You're just making it worse for yourself.
Let me go and I'll let you go.
That's not how it works. You just assaulted a officer twice.
Care, you guys piece of shit. You guys love. What, are you gonna be a big baby about it? You piece of shit.
Officers found vape pen parts and THC oil in her belongings. Despite her claims of knowing her rights and citing Arizona laws, she resisted arrest and made derogatory remarks. A search of her vehicle revealed open alcohol and marijuana, complicating her legal situation.
Fred, how much further do you want me to
You're
spread,
good.
Daddy?
Stop.
How much further? How much further? How much further, Daddy? How much further?
Yeah,
Come on. Come on. Oh my God, the weed. He knew about it.
At the station, she initially resisted, but eventually complied with testing, though she tried to manipulate her handcuffs. Breathalyzer results showed BAC levels of 0.136% and 0.145%, confirming the DUI charges and strengthening the case against her.
And then you can have a seat on that metal chair right there. Just gotta wait 2 minutes.
The suspect provided two breath samples of 0.13 and 0.14 BAC.
Under Florida law, for a first-time DUI offense with a BAC of 0.4, potential penalties include a fine ranging from $500 to $1,000, probation for up to 1 year, imprisonment for up to 6 months, a driver's license suspension of up to 6 months, and mandatory DUI school. These penalties are outlined under Chapter 316, Section 193 of the Florida statutes, which governs the legal consequences for driving under the influence. The woman was charged with misdemeanor DUI in the slightest degree, misdemeanor DUI with a BAC of 0.8 or above, and misdemeanor assault to provoke or injure. It's surprising that in her 2 years of studying criminal justice, she wasn't taught that driving under the influence of alcohol and drugs, as well as assault, are illegal. All right, this shocking entitled behavior from DA Monroe County landed her in handcuffs. On April 22, 2024, Sandra Dawley, the district attorney of Monroe County, New York, was involved in a notable traffic stop incident that raised significant legal and ethical concerns. The sequence of events and the subsequent reactions highlight the complex interplay between authority, law, and personal behavior. The incident began when Officer Chris Foy attempted to pull over Sandra Dawley for speeding. Dawley was driving at 55 meters in a 35 impacted zone on Phillips Road. Despite the officer's flashing lights and sirens, Dawley continued driving, eventually arriving at her home. Rather than stopping when first signaled, she proceeded to park in her garage.
Sorry, I'm the DA. I was going 55 coming home from work.
55 and a 35.
I don't really care.
Okay.
So you can call Dennis.
Can you please come over here? This is on a traffic stop, ma'am.
Yes, it is. You can call Dennis Kohlmeyer right now.
Okay, I'm telling you why I stopped you. You didn't stop at all. Did you not hear my lights or sirens or anything?
No, I didn't actually. I was on the phone.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to be on the phone while you're driving either.
Yes, I am with the hands-free. Absolutely.
Okay. Why are you so upset at me? I'm doing my job. You just admitted to me that you were going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
Can you please tell him to leave me alone? It's
Officer Christopher. Can you stay over here, ma'am? This is a traffic. This is a legal traffic stop. Do you have your ID?
No, it's in my purse. Here.
You have your purse right there.
No, this is my lunch. Would you talk to Dennis? This is ridiculous. Just go away.
Hello, sir. Good, ma'am. Can you please stay at the back? This is legal traffic stop. Can you please stay over here?
When the officer approached Dawley at her residence, she exhibited a dismissive attitude. Despite the officer's explanations and requests for compliance, Dawley argued that her position as the district attorney granted her special consideration. She questioned the legality of the stop, showed aggression, and insisted on speaking with her superior.
Ma'am, do not go inside.
Oh my God!
Ma'am, come outside. You can't just go inside. This is a traffic stop. Here's your phone back.
I understand the law better than you. Would you
953. Can you have a supervisor come to the scene?
No. Get out of my fucking house. Okay, let me get you my badge. I am the DA of Monroe County.
I just don't understand the hostility towards me. I'm doing my job.
No, you're being an asshole.
How am I being an asshole?
I am the DA of Monroe County.
I understand that, but that doesn't give you a right to go 55 and a 35. And you even admitted to me that you went 50. I understand that, ma'am. I understand that.
You know what? If you give me a traffic ticket, that's fine. I'm the one who prosecutes it, okay? Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead.
Dawley was eventually issued a speeding ticket for driving 20 mph over the limit. The officer noted that Dawley's actions, both the speeding and her refusal to comply with the stop, could have led to more serious legal consequences, including possible arrest. However, the focus remained on issuing a citation.
At the end of the day, you were going 55 and a 35. That's 20 miles over the speed limit.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. You know what I've been dealing with all day? 3 murders in the city. And do you think I really care if I was going 20 miles over the speed limit?
Hey, I'm just doing my
I would
job.
get in front of the
If you pulled over when you saw my lights, which obviously you did.
I thought you were going somewhere else because I thought no one would ever pull a black SUV if you ran my plates.
I didn't run your plate. I just called your plate out. And then I'm following you because you're not stopping. So I had to take the air from dispatch.
In the aftermath, Dawley faced intense scrutiny and a formal investigation into her conduct. The situation has prompted discussions about the ethical implications of her behavior and the potential for criminal charges or professional disciplinary actions. Despite issuing an apology, Dawley's actions remain under examination, reflecting concerns about accountability for public officials.
All right, ma'am. So I'm issuing you speed in zone, 55 and a 35.
That's fine. I'll take care of it since I'll be prosecuting myself.
Okay. At the end of the day, if you see my lights and sirens behind you, and obviously they're going off, just pull over, we can have a conversation, and be on our way. I kept my eye on your vehicle. I'm not going to check my computer to see what plate it is if a vehicle is not stopping for me. I want to keep my eyes on that vehicle for my safety, so I make it home at the end of the day. Okay?
I apologize, but...
I'm sorry that you had a bad day, and I'm sorry it went this way, but I do respect what you do. Have a good day, man.
In this case, the violations are primarily governed by New York State traffic laws, specifically those concerning speeding and failure to comply with law enforcement directives. The relevant statutes include, under New York Vehicle and Traffic Law, VTL, paragraph 1180, this section addresses speed limits and prohibits driving at speeds greater than those established for specific road conditions. In this instance, driving 55 MAPI sheets in a 35 Mantitrawachi zone constitutes speeding. The penalties for this violation can include fines and potential points added to the driver's record. In New York, penalties for speeding can range from fines of $90 to $600. The exact amount depends on the severity of the offense and the driver's history. Accumulating points on a driving record may also result in increased insurance rates and potential license suspension for repeated violations. Under New York Vehicle and Traffic Law, VTL, paragraph 1111, this statute mandates that drivers must yield to emergency vehicles displaying flashing lights and sirens. Failing to comply with this requirement can lead to additional charges, including a failure to obey a lawful order of a police officer. This violation can result in fines and additional points on the driver's license. Persistent non-compliance with yielding to emergency vehicles can escalate to more severe legal consequences, including potential criminal charges. On February 24, 2024, Las Cruces police officers responded to a traffic collision. Witnesses at the scene reported the driver of the at-fault vehicle fled the scene on foot. The sequence of events began when the woman, driving a stolen truck, was involved in a vehicular crash. Rather than staying at the scene, she exited the truck and fled on foot. The police were quickly alerted and commenced a pursuit. Witnesses provided a description of the suspect, a female wearing a brown hoodie and with visible tattoos. During the chase, the woman was observed jumping fences and running through a park area.
Brown hoodie? It's a dude or a girl? Brown hoodie?
They said that she's running north. Yeah, brown hoodie, face tattoos. Could be a female.
Bear stop, I'm gonna tase you. I'm gonna f***ing tase you, bro. Get on the ground now.
Upon being located by the officers, the woman continued to resist arrest. Despite clear commands from the police, she attempted to evade capture. In response, Officers used a taser to subdue her. The confrontation escalated as the woman expressed suicidal thoughts and exhibited signs of distress. She was eventually detained and handcuffed, but not before exhibiting signs of physical pain, particularly in her chest area, which she attributed to the crash and the arrest.
Get on the ground now! Get on the f***ing ground now! Get on the f***ing ground! I'm at a park. I don't know where I'm at. Get on the f***ing back now! Get on your back!
I want to kill myself. I want to kill myself, sir.
Do you hurt anywhere? Or
Yes.
where?
In my chest.
In your chest?
Yeah, it feels like, I don't want to say like I cracked my chest, like my bone.
Okay, we'll get you checked out. We have the fire department ambulance coming check you out, okay?
Okay.
Sit down.
Following her apprehension, the officers on the scene attended to the woman's immediate medical needs. They noted her complaints of chest pain and suicidal ideation, which led them to request medical assistance. Paramedics were called to evaluate her physical condition, and the woman was subsequently transported to the hospital for further examination.
Are you physically injured in any way, shape, or form? We have the fire department here to check on you. Okay, what is it that's hurting?
Back. I'm glad you're doing all right.
Your chest? Okay, your chest and your bone? What bone?
The one that's on my chest, like my rib.
Your rib bone. Okay. Why would it be hurting?
Fell on top of it.
He fell on top of it? I'm going to have the fire department come over here and talk with you for a few minutes, and then we'll go from there. You will get medical treatment, but we have to start here and go from there, okay? All right, do not do anything silly. Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I just want to feel collarbones, okay? Make sure that they're still in place. It doesn't mean that they're not going to hurt. I just want to make sure they're not broken. Got her right there? Yeah? Okay. So it's probably going to be the best idea, Sarge, to get her up to the hospital.
During the arrest, the officers documented the incident thoroughly, including the woman's physical state and her statements. They also questioned her about the stolen truck and her prior involvement with the vehicle, as well as her legal status concerning any outstanding warrants.
I'm going to tell you right now, my concern again is your medical condition right now. They said you're vitally sound, but you're still going to go to the hospital with us in handcuffs so we can make sure that you're okay physically at this point. If you have warrants, yes, you're going to be going to jail, okay? If you ran from an accident, which you said you did, okay, you'll get a citation or arrested on that. I don't know. We'll figure that out in a little while. We'll get you exact charges in a little bit. You said you believe the vehicle might be stolen. Why do you believe it might be stolen?
Because of the person let me borrow it.
The person that let you borrow it? Did it have a key?
No, like the person who let me borrow it, like they're just not, like.
They're not a good person?
From a legal perspective, the woman's actions during the incident breached several Florida statutes. Firstly, leaving the scene of an accident is a serious crime under Florida statutes, Chapter 316, Section BR27. This offense is classified based on the severity of the accident and any resulting injuries. It can range from a third-degree felony to a first-degree felony. Penalties for this crime may include imprisonment, fines, and restitution to the victims. Secondly, resisting arrest without violence is addressed in Florida Statutes, Chapter 843, Section 01. This is classified as a first-degree misdemeanor, which carries potential penalties of up to 1 year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. Additionally, the woman's potential involvement in possession of a stolen vehicle falls under Florida Statutes, Chapter 812, Section 014, which deals with theft. If the vehicle was confirmed as stolen, she could face charges of grand theft auto. This is a third-degree felony punishable by up to 5 years in prison and fines. All right, let's move to this next case where things might get even messier. On May 7th, a chaotic incident unfolded when a highly intoxicated woman caused significant disruption during an Uber ride. The driver reported to the police that the woman was screaming, that she was being kidnapped, and demanded to drive the vehicle. Her erratic behavior included aggressive demands, attempts to gain control of the car, and confrontations with other individuals.
Uber driver, so I waited for a ride to come in. Then she said, "Oh, I need a ride, but let me drive for a little bit, and then we can switch." I was like, "Let you drive now. I'm not gonna let her straight drive the car." And it's fine, just real quick, just get in the passenger seat, just drive. Try to put me in like a anxiety type situation. I was like, "No, I'm not gonna do that." And then another guy came over, an older gentleman.
Upon arrival, police officers encountered the woman in a state of considerable distress and aggression.
Get over there.
I'm right here.
You're over there.
I'm right here.
If you keep acting up,
I got
I'm gonna
you
put your
recorded.
handcuffs
I got
again.
you recorded. It's okay.
That's fine. I have you on recording too.
It's fine, sir.
She refused to exit the vehicle, repeatedly questioning the legality of her detainment and asserting her rights.
Step out. You are not free to go. Step out.
Why?
Step out.
I'm going home.
Step out.
Why?
Step out.
Why? Can I ask why?
Step out.
I know my rights.
Step out. If I
I know
have to yank you.
You can yank me, but why?
Step out.
Why?
Step out.
Can I ask why?
No.
Yes, I can.
Despite repeated instructions from the officers, she continued to argue and escalate the situation.
If I'm conducting an investigation, I'll step out.
Can I ask why?
Step out. Get out before I get you out. Get out before I get you out. Grab your belongings.
Okay.
Her behavior included yelling, making threats, and attempting to access other vehicles.
Hey, cut.
Hey, Keesler. Keesler.
The officers had to physically remove her from the car and eventually placed her under arrest.
Why? There you go, thank you.
The woman, identified as Keisha, faced several legal challenges following her arrest. She was charged with tampering with physical evidence, resisting an officer without violence, and disorderly intoxication. In court, Keisha was found guilty of resisting arrest and disorderly conduct. The charge of tampering with physical evidence was dismissed. The court's decision highlighted her aggressive conduct and refusal to comply with law enforcement, which contributed to her convictions. Keisha's actions violated several laws, each with specific legal implications. Resisting an officer without violence, as stated in Florida statutes, Chapter 843.02, this statute criminalizes resisting or obstructing a law enforcement officer in the execution of their duties without resorting to violence. The penalties can include up to 1 year in jail and/or a $1,000 fine. In addition, disorderly intoxication, as per Florida statutes, Chapter 856.011, this law addresses public intoxication that leads to disruptive behavior. It is a misdemeanor offense, punishable by up to 60 days in jail and/or a $500 fine. Most importantly, tampering with physical evidence, as stated in Florida statutes, Chapter 918.13, this offense involves altering, destroying, or fabricating evidence with the intent to impair its availability in a legal proceeding. Although this charge was ultimately dismissed, it typically carries severe penalties, including up to 5 years in prison and/or a $5,000 fine. All right, let's move to the next case where things might get even messier. On April 2nd, 2023, a chaotic scene unfolded when police were summoned to a residence due to a woman identified as Jasmine Robinson behaving erratically and refusing to leave. The initial report indicated that Robinson had entered someone's home uninvited and was acting out of control.
Leave my house. She told me she can't pick me up. I told her I would drop her off.
Despite repeated requests to leave, Robinson's behavior escalated, prompting the homeowner to call the authorities. Upon arrival, the police encountered Robinson, who was visibly intoxicated and combative.
You're trying to get yourself go, Jill. You start talking. You need to start talking to me.
Because I'm not correcting y'all motherfuckers. You're not and start shit on me.
The interaction between Robinson and the officers was tense from the outset. The officers attempted to de-escalate the situation by offering her a ride home, but Robinson's refusal to cooperate exacerbated the scenario.
Jasmine, where do you live at? Do you want us to get you a ride home or no?
When am I going to jail?
She was vocally aggressive, frequently swearing and shouting at the officers, which not only disrupted the peace, but also endangered public safety.
Oh my goodness, why are you being such
I
a
know, oh my goodness, because I keep trying to make y'all seem like that's what the fuck going on is not.
Okay, can you leave your car right there?
Fuck said he's trying to set me up.
As the situation worsened, Robinson's resistance led to further complications.
No! Don't do that, I'm trying to leave.
You can't leave with an open container.
If I'm walking down the street, how?
That's an open container in public.
Let me drink it in.
Despite repeated warnings from the police about the consequences of her behavior, including a caution against disorderly conduct in the presence of children, Robinson continued to resist. Her actions included physical resistance and verbal abuse, which ultimately resulted in her being detained.
I'm trying to explain to you what's going on. I need my can.
You cannot get that can, and I'll empty it.
If I'm going out for a public ride.
You want the can, I'll dump it out for you.
No!
The officers were forced to use handcuffs to manage her resistance, and she was subsequently charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest.
Let me drink.
No, I'm not gonna let you get more intoxicated, man.
Why? I fucking need that shit. I'm going through a mental breakdown. Health crisis.
Guess what? That's your disorderly conduct. I told you stop cussing in front of kids. Let's go to the cruiser now.
No,
come
don't
on.
do that, bro.
You're about to be put in handcuffs.
Following her arrest, Robinson was cited for disorderly conduct and resisting arrest.
Don't
I got it. Just go. I got you.
Don't. That's what I'm saying. What are y'all doing? Why is y'all acting the way y'all? I know what's going to walk me up. Y'all not trying to help me walk.
Rather than being taken to jail, she received a citation for her offenses. The total bond for her release was set at $500. This resolution indicates that while Robinson's actions were serious, the legal system opted to handle the case through fines and citations rather than imprisonment.